I'm Mr. Fox. This is the I Refuse podcast, and I got something to say. Is it crack? Is it lead? Is it whippets? All right, you white motherfuckers, all eyes on me. This is the I Refuse podcast. This is Mr. Fox of the I Refuse podcast, back for another session with you failed assignments, get graded paperwork, back to face down motherfuckers. First and foremost, I got something to say. It seems like lately, every time there is some alterations made to, I wouldn't even say alterations, additions, or there's a change in perceived vision when it comes to casting in a movie based on supernatural franchise, comic book hero. Y'all tend to, set yourselves on fire over this nonsense. Case in point, remember when Star Wars was starting to come back again? And they added a person of Oriental descent in the story. Wasn't even a main character, really, more of a supporting character that ultimately became like a fan favorite. Y'all set yourselves on fire, ran that lady off of Twitter, and probably caused a great deal of emotional and mental distress. So here we are in 2024. They have cast, who's this guy? Aaron Pierce, a biracial black man, as the Green Lantern. An upcoming, I think it's going to be a series or a movie or something like that. And again, y'all are setting yourselves on fire and showing y'all hypocrisy. This whole discussion, just to be talking and saying nothing about, it's not about race, and here we go again. How can it not be about something that's the most obvious to the eye? Traditionally, I want to assume that in the comic books or in the first iteration of the animated character, the Green Lantern is dark skinned. Which, by the way, where was all this drama and smoke when the Green Lantern was white in the video games? And I believe the Green Lantern was white in one of the movies, cinematic movies. But because Aaron Pierre was cast, still a black man, but a lighter hue than an animated character, a comic book character. Like, y'all are really tripping over artwork. Is that where we're going? It shows the hypocrisy, right? Because in the same breath that y'all were just like throwing stones at folks over the casting of one of the Bailey sisters as Little Mermaid. You know, when the shoes on the other foot had a similar argument that because the animated character was white, Ariel, the mermaid, was white with red hair, how dare they cast a black girl with her natural hair as the Little Mermaid in this CGI version? Similar argument, Target's just different. In the same era as Representation Matters and glad to see that another black person is working and couldn't just leave it at, oh, he's fine and he looks similar to the Green Lantern. Instead, people are trying hard not to come off egregious, dare I say colorist, and dare I say a little bit rhymes with macist, over an animated character. That is all I have for y'all's asses right now. This is Mr. Fox, the I Refuse podcast. Follow and subscribe to the I Refuse podcast wherever you see us, wherever you get your podcast, this YouTube channel, of course. And, of course, the Twitter at I Refuse Podcast, all one word. Instagram at I Refuse Podcast _ between the words. Get into Usual Suspects Podcast. And if you ever feel so inclined, the I Refuse Podcast After Dark. We'll catch you guys later. Peace. Fendi, like the bag. This is the I Refuse.